I use put 2D one. Basically what the Titans do, basically find a portal at the edge of the universe to another universe that's basically is a pure emptiness. But they call it the void. Basically, it's basically a universe where there's like hardly anything in it. But the void basically serves as a gateway for these. Basically, what actually came before the Titans, the really old ones, basically were long before the Titans were even existed. So basically, the Titans, they discovered the old ones behind, basically living in the void. And they create another universe before the universe that they're in charge of. In fact, they actually discovered not only an entire universe, but a completely other multiverses, omniverses, pentaverses, and basically multiverses run multiverses. So the Titans, they discover this actually leads to a kind of a battle between the Titans and the old ones, where the Titans create a barrier between the regular material universes and the void, material universe and the void. Basically, afterwards, the void, Titans forbid any of their own from ever entering the void unless guarded. Basically, sometimes even kind of create an army to kind of keep the void in check. To keep the inhabitants of the void in check. Now the void, basically, within the void, it basically is an empty space that has no life in it. It's basically a lifeless void, hence the name. Now the void, it basically now the void would basically in charge of causes. Now the void, they're inside the void. The only ones to basically they're the ones who create. They would be the ones who create the Titans. Now Titans, being the old ones, is actually the old ones. Titans are actually their descendants. They're actually their creations. Now Titans, eventually the Titans try to make peace with the old ones. They try to keep the void, anything from the void entering the material universe. So basically, Titans keep like prison, kind of a border between the material universe and the void. That prevents anything from the void entering the material universe. So eventually, however, some other units try to sneak in. So there's another one called Zolof, Zolof, the mighty. It's called Zolof, the Imperium. Who basically super ancient and old, and has actually existed long before the universe was even existed.